Oh, hello. I'm Charles Koons. I've recently noticed that I have 709 Facebook friends, and I only talk to about 100 of you. So, I pondered on what I could do to get to know all of you. So, I decided I'm going to make a video. And what better to do than explain to you all the aspects of my life with my room. First, I'll start off, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is an important part of my life because he's the best Kung Fu master ever. That's the next part. And also, Dragon Ball Z. I watch tons of Dragon Ball Z.
You know I love you, right?
That's my roommate Sean. I love him. He's going to be on Facebook. Okay, never mind. I don't want to put that on there.
No,
no offense.
It's good. It looks good. It's good.
Okay.
Keep going.
Anyway, I have my Clint Eastwood box sets. I love Clint Eastwood because he reminds me of my grandpa. If you look over here, there is art that I myself have done of Clint Eastwood. It's a 4-piece print with Western tints, and here's my Outlaw Josie Wales poster my dad got me for Christmas. I also have started working on a new piece that is an abstract Clint Eastwood. I paint a lot. I do lots of art. This is my grandpa. I was named after him. That's Little Charles. This is Big Charles. Okay? I paint a lot, as you can see. I also do prints. I do lots of prints. And my dad used to own a comic book store in Harrisonville called I've Got Issues. And because of that, I was abducted into constantly reading comics. So I love the Green Lantern. And I have tons of Green Lantern stuff. This was given to me by my sister Bethany. And also, due to that, I write comics. This is one of my characters. It is Chim. He is a samurai. He's left-handed, and he wears a big red scarf. I, too, wear big red scarves because they are my favorite things ever. They keep your neck warm in the winter. This scarf was created in a time paradox. There used to only be one, but now there's two. But I can't stick on these things for too long. I'll tell you the story if you message me. This is an owl I got at a garage sale. These are my books. I love to read. Reading is one of my favorite things. This is Owning Your Own Shadow. It's a psychology book. This is The Glass Menagerie, probably one of my favorite plays. Treasure Island, classic. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, of course, a classic. And this is a book that my really good friend Christine gave me from school. It is postcards and such like that where people will send in their biggest confessions, and it's kind of cool because this one came with its own confession. Someone actually wrote down in the book, I'm more comfortable telling complete strangers that I'm bisexual than my own parents, which is really amazing that someone would do that. Or maybe I'm just being optimistic, but I hope it's amazing. This is a copper Zippo that I won in Vegas when I was a little kid. Moving on. This is a water painting I did of my roommate John, smoking. He looks really badass in it. This is my most recent work. It is a painting for me and Chris's comic where we are both swordsmen, and our swords are opposites, and we're going after a man that kidnapped my son. Okay. These are more paintings of Chim. This is a Chim face shot. This is Chim fighting a green demon. Chim's red, and I only use primary colors for Chim because they're the stronghold of all the colors, for sure. And then his enemies are usually all abstract, like green and yellows and stuff like that. There's him fighting this guy I was going to move in with, Charlie and Kyler. You might know them, Charlie LePage and Kyler. That's if they fused. We're fighting them because Chim is with me and Tim Dwayne fused. It's Chim. And this is the only oil painting I've never done, and I never finished it because oil painting sucks. It takes 2 years to dry sometimes. This took approximately 3 months to dry, 3 to 4. That's why I never finished it, because I went to paint on it the next day, and I actually ruined this part because of it. These are beautiful things of artwork Biz Wages did for me. These are my abstract art, and then there's a giant one of Chim, and then also there's like a Rorschach with color. That's a self-portrait I did of me. It kind of looks like me if I was buff. I play lots of music. I like indie stuff. I play a lot of acoustic though. These are my swords. I bought this with my first paycheck, although my dad totally cursed me getting a sword. It actually has a steel ratio on it. It is one of the few, it's actually like a really expensive sword, because most cheap swords you get are made of stainless steel, like this one right here. But this one looks cooler, and it has like a pearl handle. I collect swords because I respect martial arts and the culture. Now to me, more, this is the one tattoo that I want, and I haven't got it yet. And what it is it's kind of my respect thing for the Holocaust. This stands for Auschwitz 7713. If you've ever read Night by Elie Wiesel, he writes about a man, an older man that was in Auschwitz with him that disappeared one day, and he remembered his number, and it was A7711 or A713, right? Whatever. Anyway, it's awesome. These are my comic books. John bought me this for Christmas. It's awesome. Sean got me this, and then there's just a bunch of really good ones in there. Bruce Lee movies, for sure. About me, I'm really funny, and there's just a lot to know about me, and I would really like to get to know all 709 of you. You stop it now. Are you focusing? Oh.